Well, hello everybody, and it has been a while. I've been very busy. Well, we hit our first 1,000 subscribers. I'm so happy. So today we're going to go over a piece of equipment I got, why I got it, and so stay tuned and see what I'm going to use this for. Okay, folks, what we have here is the 21st Century Arbor Press. Okay, this is the basic model. I would say their starting model, which is what I want, and I'm going to get to that so you know. Now, there are other versions. This one here, let me get my notes so I don't do this wrong. First of all, this basic model, you can specify it in right or left handed, and it's $125. And the reason I got it is because it breaks down. This will come off. You can take the pole out of the base and it breaks down. So, for travel. Then they have the new generation Arbor Press. Okay. Now, this one is direct press. Okay. It's direct leverage action from over the top. There's an arm that comes down, and it can be ordered with an extended base and loading block options. But just for the press alone, that starts at $247.50. Okay. Then we get into their creme de la crop one, and that's the hydro bullet seeder. Now, this one is designed for people who want to keep track of their pressure, their bullet seating pressure. Okay. Now, this is nice to have. This helps you, in your brass prep and everything to get it the same. So, your neck opening, your lubing, and everything is the same when you can watch your pressure. Okay? Now, that one, you can order it with different gauges, 100 psi, 200, whatever. I don't know. You're going to have to go on their website and check that. So you can order it with different gauges, an extended base, and a loading block, and all that stuff. But with the 100 psi gauge alone, it's $435. Now that sounds expensive, but it's really not if you think of an amp press, which is what I have. Um, Maybe I wish I would have used that, but I like the computer stuff, so that's just me. But anyways, they're all great. I have a lot of 21st century equipment, and I've had some that I've used and worked my way up to something else, but it's all great equipment, so trust me. So we're going to go over this basic model today because it's the only one I have. But I did want to tell you about the other tool. So I'm going to set up and we're going to push some bullets and show you how that works. Okay, so here we go. I got 5 cases, 5 bullets, and I got the 21st Century Innovation Arbor Press. So I'm going to be using my Short Action Customs Infinity APS die. That's what I use. Now you can use this with a Wilson or any other type of Arbor Press die. Okay, it doesn't matter. What's nice is it's got 2 holes in here if you wanted to put screw holes in to hold it down, which I may do that. I might get some quarter 20s and do that. But basically what I wanted to tell you, the reason I bought this is because of all the bullet seating tests I do, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to seat the bullets here, take them to the range, shoot them, see how they do, come back, do another test, come back. What I'm really thinking of doing, which is what a lot of guys do, is they seat their bullets long, okay? Then you get to the range and you take your Arbor Press. That is the reason I wanted something small that comes apart, which I probably won't. This will fit right in my bag. And take this, and take this. Now, if I can remember all 3 things, that'll be the miracle. But that is the reason I got this to try out. So now I'm just going to see how smooth it is, how it works. See if I can get this at a little better angle. Let's turn this on. 0. I hope you can see that. Zeroed. Now I'm just going to use it just like I use my other press. I'm going to put a bullet in here. Sit this on here. Put this under there. Oh yeah. Looks like I need to tighten this more. So what I'll do is take a case, put it in there. The first one I screwed up because I didn't have the knob tightened enough. That's it. Piece of cake. That worked really smooth. Okay, we're at 16980. 16980. This one is at 16980, even though I screwed it up. So obviously, say I've got, that's where I want, say that's where I got them seated, long. Say long is 1.690, which it isn't. Then I can just take my die and say I want to set it down 10 more. Okay? I want to go down 10 more thousandths. Piece of cake. Oh man, is that smooth. I thought it would be harder by hand. Don't know why. Okay, so now it's 16885, which, if I can do the math, I'm sorry, because I forgot what the first mess, 16885, 1.6885 minus, what one was, this was, oh yeah, 16985. Yeah, so that I went down 10 thousandths. So that's how it works, but I want to do this a couple more times because I can't believe how smooth it is. And there is no effort to it at all. And these neck interference fittings should be about 3 thousandths. Yeah, right on. That is smooth. I'm going to seat 2 more. Just to show you, because I got them out here anyways. Man, is that smooth. And that's it. So, let me show you now. This breaks down. All you got to do is loosen. Man, that knob's got a nice knurled finish on it. Take this apart and then unscrew it from your base. I would take the screw and put it back in here just so it doesn't, get lost. So that'll fit into your bag better and flatter and all that. But that is really cool. I really, really like that. So that's how it works. And then they have their other ones. Go to 21stcentury.com. I'm pretty sure what it is. I'll look it up and put it on the screen. But that's that. That's the reason I want to do that. I want to start being able to sit them long and take them to the range and then finish them off to what I want. Because another thing, I don't know, maybe you guys give me your feedback. If you've ever heard about bullet weld, I don't know if it's true. There are so many things that float around the internet, but it makes sense to me. When you seat a bullet, and maybe this bullet's been seated for a couple of weeks. They say you get kind of a bullet weld, not really a weld, but sticks because of that pressure being on the bullet all the time. I don't know if that's a fact, but that's one of the nice things too that goes along with sitting them long. You can sit them long, months before you're going to use them, and then you get them and you push them down, and that breaks that weld, if there is such a thing as weld. Anyways, there you go. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one, and let's keep these subscriptions going.
If you liked this video, please do the channel a favor and leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell for all notifications to get notified on new videos. Also, here is a QR code you can scan to get to the website where there is a wealth of information and my shop page. Thank you for watching.